One more.
Last one, let's go.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Duran, lots, all of them. There wasn't one that wasn't for me. I loved them all.
What was it about Sugar Ray that you enjoyed watching?
But I can go right into memories here. Like I think it was '87. He fought Marvin Hagler, and we were away on a vacation, and we got the pay-per-view at like this hotel, and it was just like the best event. It was awesome watching with my dad. So yeah, it was pretty good, very inspiring.
How often would you say, we're going to just go into training now, how often would you say you train prior to a fight?
Every day somewhat, whether it's like physical or mental, but every day for a good 6-8 weeks. But I'm always training. I'm always mentally at least there. I might not be there physically some days, but my mind is consistently trying to get better, so every day.
What would you say, out of all the workouts that you do, or the training exercises, which one do you feel is the most beneficial and why?
Now pads with my coach. Yeah, for sure. It allows me to visualize where I need to be, and then the sparring just puts it into practice, you know? So pads for sure.
What else do you do besides physically preparing for a fight? How would you prepare for a fight mentally?
I watch tons of video. A lot of like visualizing victory, where I need to be, certain positions of the ring. Like I get pretty in depth, and I always just keep telling myself I can do it. So yeah, just a lot of mental stuff.
Now you're married with kids as well.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that. Tell us a little bit about how your wife feels about you boxing, as well as how it is having a family and trying to balance both of the two.
Well, there is no balance because we're all involved. It's a big family thing. Whether it's me training, her training, the kids training, it's just a lifestyle. So it's harder to balance everything else than it is the boxing. I'm pretty blessed that way.
So your wife boxes. Who got into it first, and one inspired the other?
I'm the original guy, I think, in the household that started boxing. I think she started a little bit later than me. I didn't know when she started, so boxing kind of brought us together. So.
What would you say is the biggest struggle that boxing has, is trying to, or you as a starting out as a pro fighter, what would you say is the biggest struggle in trying to get yourself noticed as a boxer to the general public?
That's a hard question for me. I took some time off. I've had injuries in life and stuff come in the mix, so what can I tell you? I think is going to be the struggle is probably just going to be getting fights and not having the biggest amateur career, and maybe not having a lot of money to throw into the pot might be a struggle, but I'm pretty confident that performance will lead us into better places. So it's going to be a slow thing, but I think once a few fights under the belt, people will be pretty impressed. So.
What's something about boxing that you'd say that most people misconstrue, and they feel maybe one way and it's far from the truth?
Oh, I think they think boxers are a little bit punchy, and maybe not the brightest or the sharpest tools in the shed, or maybe it's like a violent thing. And I don't know. I think there's a lot of things that people think about boxing. I always say just come to the club and feel the atmosphere and the family, and I think people's opinions will change pretty quick. So.
Talk to us a little bit about your first fight, as amateur or pro, whichever one maybe sticks in your mind more so. Talk to us a little bit about what you were thinking when you first arrived at the venue, being in the locker room, approaching the ring, and like up to right before the bell.
Okay, I'll tell you my first pro, because it was the last one. It's the clearest. I fought guy named Tibor Broch, who Rob Bruno was managing at the time, Rob. And I was confident, but I was scared. I didn't know really what to expect. It's different. Amateur, we have headgear, bigger gloves. We don't have fans and theme music to walk out to and all the bright lights and stuff. So yeah, I was pretty intimidated. But once the bell rang, I thought I was prepared. I mean, my coach and I, we had a game plan, and maybe I spent a little bit too much energy in the first few rounds, but it was a good bout, and yeah, I learned a lot. I would just relax next time. So these next bouts are going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, cut. Are we gonna start this? I'm still left on though, right? Yeah.
Am I doing all right?
Doing great.
Great.
I have your email now, so I'm gonna fire you off an email. If we can do something even one day with Mayor at your residence, or you guys are even.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. She'd be down for that,
Yeah,
for sure.
we'll do that, because I definitely wanna do it when you're with
Yeah, people are very interested in female boxers. Very.
Mayor.